Good morning. Hi, for those of you who are new, I am Susan Johnson. I am a nutritional therapy practitioner. I'm also the founder of the Kick Cancer Movement, and I'm a presidential diamond with doTERRA essential oils. So I use Facebook to educate and keep you guys up to date on most important health topics, and that's related to everything. We talk very real here every week, and we dig into everything health, everything leadership focused. We talk marriage, we talk personal development, all of those things. So today we're going to talk about a topic that I think is really important, and I would encourage you to invite all of your friends and family. You can share this broadcast to invite them to listen in. This is a common health challenge among many. In fact, you're probably joining because you have heartburn or acid reflux, or you know somebody who has. And we all know that is pretty frustrating, right? It's a pretty frustrating challenge. And I have somebody that's very close to me that oftentimes can't even eat or finish a meal because it's so disruptive to her digestive system. And I don't know about you, but food's really, really important to me. So I want to just walk you through a few important tips about this topic. But here's the good news. I put together a blog post. I put the link in the title to this video. So you can go in and you're going to be able to read all the details about what the true cause of heartburn and acid reflux is and how to fix it naturally. Okay, so first I want to talk about what are the causes. So what causes heartburn and acid reflux? I'm not going to get into detail. Hi Carrie, good to see you on here. I'm going to tell you just briefly something that's going to really shock you. The real cause of heartburn and acid reflux, 95% of the time, is because of too much stomach acid, too little stomach acid. But our doctors often tell us that it's too much stomach acid. And we're given an antacid. We're given something to suppress that acid production. But the reality is, heartburn and acid reflux are caused by too little stomach acid. Now again, you're going to need to read the post to understand the details of that. But I'm going to briefly explain that on a pH scale, 0 is pure acid, 7 is pure alkaline. Alkaline meaning there's no acid at all. So your stomach needs to be around a 3, which is really, really acidic. Okay? So number one, what causes heartburn and acid reflux? A lack of stomach acid. Well, what causes a lack of stomach acid? Number two. Some of the things that can trigger low stomach acid are antacids. You guys, this is why oftentimes people are stuck on antacids forever and they can't get off of them because they're contributing to the problem. They're continuing to suppress the acid production in their gut, so they're never going to be able to get off of it. If you ever read the back of an antacid or a PPI, you see that it says to only take these for short periods of time. But yet people can't get off of them because they're contributing to the issue. So antacids and PPIs, those contribute to a low stomach acid. The other thing is refined carbohydrates. Eating a diet with lots of bread and crackers and corn and things that are refined processed carbohydrates. Sugar. Sugar intake suppresses acid production. The other thing is pregnancy. Pregnancy is a natural thing, but when, as a mom carries a child, a lot of those nutrients are going to the child. So pregnancy can naturally suppress stomach acid. Pharmaceuticals can naturally suppress stomach acid. And lastly, but most importantly, stress. A lot of stress will have a direct response on your digestive system. And your body will stop focusing on digestion and stop focusing on producing acid, and it'll go meet the stress and try to basically contain the stress. Okay? So then what happens, so we talked about what causes heartburn, what creates low stomach acid, because that's the cause of heartburn. And then finally, what are some things that can happen if you don't read the blog post and you learn how to fix this and how to increase stomach acid? What are the causes, or what's the reaction to having low stomach acid over time? Some of these things might surprise you. Fibromyalgia, that's a big one. People go, what? Fibromyalgia, how does that have to do with stomach acid? It's because when you're not digesting and breaking down proteins and fats and carbohydrates, gases are released in your gut, and those gases hide in your joints, and that causes pain. So you need your gut to be acidic to be able to avoid that. So fibromyalgia, anemia, or iron deficiency. Maybe you're not anemic, but you're deficient in iron. These are two things that are caused by a lack of stomach acid. You have to have an acidic gut to be able to absorb minerals such as iron. The other thing is parasites. Parasites, we all have them. Some of us have more than others. Some parasites are really, really dangerous. Parasites can be a direct response to a lack of stomach acid. Foodborne illness, that's another one. Foodborne illness and even viruses are a direct reflection of poor stomach acid. And then finally, cancer. You know, when we talk about food and we talk about the importance of eating a really healthy diet, we don't want all those nutrients that are fueling our body, keeping cancer cells at bay. We don't want it to go to waste. But what good is all of that nutrition doing if we're not breaking down the acid or breaking down the food with the acid in our gut? If we're not digesting these nutrients, they're causing more harm than good. So I had a private practice before my son was diagnosed with cancer. And in my practice, my focus was digestion, because I saw that this was really the root cause to so many issues like cancer. If we're not digesting our food and we're not breaking it down, how are we able to use that fuel to be healthy and strong? So I'm going to go through, I see a few questions on here, but I want you to make sure you go read the blog post, because that post is what's going to tell you what to do, all of the natural remedies that you can incorporate to get rid of acid reflux and heartburn, and to do it the right way without suppressing stomach acid. It's fun to see you guys on here. So Tanya, we just found out we're expecting number 4. Oh my gosh, congratulations. I never get heartburn except towards the end. Yes, so read the blog post. You're going to see some really helpful things. And I know, Tanya, I know you have some of those tools at your house already that you'll be able to use. And Joey, yes, so Joey's taking a prescription every night and is iron deficient. You will never be able to increase your iron uptake or your lack of iron absorption until you increase the acidity in your gut. So again, I'm not a doctor. I cannot tell you to start or stop your prescriptions, but what I can tell you to do is read that post, get some tips, start implementing what I teach you and how I teach you to do it alongside your medications, and make sure you communicate to your doctor that your goal is to get off of these medications, and they'll support you in that. Our doctors want to see us healthy and strong. Just remember, doctors' job is to treat and band-aid illness. They are taught by medicine, and they don't get any nutrition training. And so that's where us as nutritional therapists and practitioners, we step in and we want to lock arms with your doctor and help you really be able to overcome your health challenges. So thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for taking the time and trusting me and what I have to share. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm Season Johnson on Instagram. And then, of course, the website. Go read the blog. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you have questions, we do answer your questions on that blog. So make sure to post them. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you next week right here at 11 o'clock.